A free counseling program for military veterans and their families is entering its 4th year. That program's been able to expand, run by Helen Ross McNabb Center, in part because of the help of a Knoxville couple who lost their son to suicide 8 years ago.
It's something that we never, ever would have imagined.
Within days of celebrating his 26th birthday, Brandon Hall took his own life.
I can't imagine any other parent going through it. It's devastating.
The most painful part of it was we had the resources to help him in any way, in all ways. And, you know, you feel like you let him down.
Mitch and Debbie Steenrod devoted their lives to lifting up their son.
Brandon was just a sweetheart, just loved making sure that everybody was happy, and he wanted to be a pleaser.
His mom and dad say the kid, who gave the best hugs, excelled in athletics, struggled academically, but appeared to find his stride after high school by joining the Air Force.
That's not where I wanted him to be. I wanted him to be right next to me, like any mother would want. But I believe he made a good decision, and he was so committed.
4 overseas tours included a close call at an Air Force base in Afghanistan. Mitch caught the first news flash about the bombing. Brandon turned out to be a few yards from a half-dozen troops killed in that attack.
Mitch said, "Sit down, and I need you to keep it together." And I said, "What?" And he said, "There's been a bombing, and we don't know if Brandon's alive."
Brandon survived, but part of his 6 years of Air Force service included honor guard duty and solemn tributes to troops killed in battle.
He was so honored to comfort families when they went through loss.
His dad and mom say transitioning from the military back to civilian life challenged Brandon. He missed his unit, the camaraderie, the higher calling, but he settled into a steady job and a new role as husband.
He and his wife had bought a home, and they were on their way. And you'd like what you'd hope for your children. And there was no indication at all that he was that troubled and that distressed from and what it resulted in.
He had lengthy conversations with Kristen and Katie, both of his sisters, in the following day, following his birthday and before he took his life. And they had tremendous conversations with him, and they didn't detect anything.
Why he didn't ask or why he didn't disclose, I think comes back to they're not trained to show vulnerability.
They couldn't save their veteran son, but Mitch and Debbie say their grief pushed them to bring help and hope to military men and women facing similar mental health struggles.
He always tried to help people himself, and I think he knew that we would do something. And if we save one person's life, everything's going to be worth it. If we just keep one family from losing a child.
The couple is the major donor backing a one-of-a-kind free veteran-to-veteran counseling program across East Tennessee.
The counselors at the Military Services Program have immediate credibility because they've seen action and they've been there themselves and can immediately connect.
Created in 2016 and operated by the nonprofit Helen Ross McNabb Center, in the first 4 years, therapists have offered urgent and ongoing counseling to more than 400 veterans and their families.
I want them to know that it's okay to get help and that it is there, and it's totally confidential.
It was something we needed because we were personally struggling. And it's given us an opportunity to honor Brandon, remember him in the most positive way, and use Brandon to help so many.
Right now, you can learn more about that free counseling program in the Service and Sacrifice section of WBIR.com.